So hello guys, it's your boy KJ and I'm back with another video, and this video is really very special one. Of course I say this in every video because yeah, every video is special video. Sorry for that. But yeah, today I'm trying to do some tier list. Of course it is a seasonal anime tier list because previously we used to do anime review seasonally, but we thought that let's do something really very new. Maybe it's not new for somebody, maybe it's new for you, not, but I think it's worth trying it. So let's just jump into it. So this anime season was literally a banger, by the way. I mean, if we sum up totally everything, this season was actually really very good because it gave us a lot of good animes. Of course, you can always see, I can mention few of these and I know they are a favorite of y'all. Misfit was really very good. Uzaki is doing really very great. Girlfriend, oh ho ho, man, let's not get started about it. There is something really great I want to tell you about this anime. But yeah, cool. So let's start with this very first anime. Let's go with order wise or maybe randomly, I don't know, but yeah, let's just do it straight. So Oisha-san, Dr. Oisha-san, I mean Monster Girl Doctor. Sorry if I'm wrong with the name, I'm really terrible with the names. But yeah, Oisha-san is this short name that I use every day. So Oisha-san was actually a good anime, by the way. I mean, literally, it's not very story oriented, by the way, and of course it's a Ecchi again. So you know, pervert out there, it's for you. But again, it's not a good word to say to perverts. But yeah, it is good. The concept is good. Of course, it's kind of a Isekai. It's other world, of course. But I think this one deserves. I think this one deserves a V. So by the way, if you don't know what SABC and question mark means, by the way, S means the top anime that I really liked, and of course I may want to see the second season of it. And A means yes, it's good, I really appreciate that. B means it's okay, like it was just time pass and stuff. C meaning nah, not worth watching, or maybe when you watch it, just forget it, I mean. And question mark means I don't know, meaning I have not seen that series, I have not seen that anime. And if anything lies over here, I strongly suggest to you guys, recommend me some good animes. So if you are watching, and of course if you haven't seen some of these animes, then I highly recommend go and check them out. Of course this can be again a anime recommendation video as well, and of course we are doing ranking as well in the season, so like hitting two birds with a single stone, so that is what it is. So yeah, so Dr. Oisha-san, I mean screw the word, sorry, gets B. Digimon, I'm just not updated to it, but as per the story is going, of course it's a reboot version from what I've known, because I haven't seen the original ones. They are good because as a child I saw Digimon, they were great, I used to like them, but they didn't release on TV, on Indian TV for a much longer time as Pokemon did. But I think this one deserves a B again in my opinion, because it's not something to me, it's only my opinion. You can always disagree with me, and of course you can tell me and hit me up with your list in the comment section below and tell me what do you feel about these anime that I've listed. Of course they are made, I will leave the link in the description and I'm happy to know. So to me, this coming to Oregairu. So my friend told me that Oregairu is something that you should stick with the story. It's not something, you know, just a harem anime or just a school anime where you can start from wherever you want. But this anime is particularly actually story based and absolutely gorgeous anime that I've seen in school slice of life and romance setting. This is the absolute best anime. I have to catch up with this anime, by the way, and I feel that, of course, I know this, it should lie over it because I haven't seen the third season, but seeing the first and second season, I definitely know that it is above A and it is below S. So somewhere between that, we don't have that criteria. So yeah, it is A, but of course it touches S. So guys, if you like Oregairu too much, of course it stays in S as well, so don't get disappointed there. Coming back to the Deca-Dence. Deca-Dence, man, of course, it was okay. I mean, this, I didn't watch it. I watched like 2 or 3 episodes and I thought that this is something I really very well know, because it's a kind of mixture of Darling in the Franxx and Attack on Titans in the end. Because the concept seems really very familiar and there's nothing new in that. That's what I feel. That I may be wrong. I mean, you can always correct me in the comment section below that what this anime is actually about when you go in further more episode. 3 episode is actually is well enough to judge an anime, but of course great things can happen after that too. So of course for me, okay, it's good, like you can watch it, but it's not something that you can stick to seasonally or you don't want to miss it. You can always watch it, whenever you want. So this thing goes in B, Deca-Dence. GB8. Okay. GB8 in my opinion was good. I mean, it is good. It's still going on and you can always stream it free in One, if I'm not wrong with the channel name. It streams free anime for Indian people. And this is really very great, by the way. And they are good, doing very great stuff. Shout out to them. Though my shout out doesn't matter. I'm only 82 subscribers. Please subscribe if you're watching this. Please subscribe. That was all a lot. Sorry. Sorry for that. Yeah. Of course, I can talk a lot about this anime, but by the way, this anime is okay. By the way, I can talk a lot of anime, but about this anime, by the way. But this doesn't deserve a B. It's C for me, because I have seen 5 or 6 episodes. The execution is not really very good as per my opinion, because what I've done is only cheap marketing, which I already can talk about like hours and hours, and I can explain you what they did, but not right now. But unless you can judge this anime as a C, my opinion. Of course you can disagree, but yeah, the concept is good. And what we are in this situation, the pandemic situation, we can relate. And of course it had some fight scenes, so it's pretty cool, but not my type. Again, no, not this one. Now, not this one. Later on, because you know the answer. I mean, you will know the answer, by the way. But moving on to, I think it's Arpan Man. I have not seen it. So if it is really very great, it is really very superb, then I'll watch it. And of course you can tell me in the comment section below. So Pokemon, yeah, my friends suggested me that you should definitely watch Pokemon, because past few seasons were really very very awesome, by the way, and they are doing really very great, because unexpectedly Ash won. Wow, surprise, miracle, because till my childhood I have always known that in every final battle, in every final showdown, Ash loses. And this is what happening in every generation. That's what I've known. Though I've not seen every generation, but few I know from my childhood. But they did pretty good job, and the story is really very interesting, and I can always invest myself in this anime. So I know it's not fair to judge from 10 or 12 episodes, but there's further more to go, because I'm sticking to dub, because it's really very hard to digest sub for me, because since childhood I've watched it in Hindi dub, and then I've switched to English dub. Now it's really very difficult to, because tell me if I'm not wrong, Ash has a different name in a sub version, in Japanese dub version, Japanese version. Sorry for that. So I think just tell me what's the name of Ash in Japanese. I don't remember it. But yeah, coming back to the ranking, because of course it's a continuous anime. I never talked about it in any of these season anime reviews, so I thought I might as well include this. I think definitely B. AR, definitely A is a thing, because I'm quite liking it, because it's my childhood stuff I've always watched, and it's really very interesting. So yeah, Balance Unlimited. Of course this is a good anime, but of course I lost my interest actually after getting it delayed due to pandemic and stuff. It was really interesting. 2 episodes were very indulging, and I thought that this is the anime that I might as well try in the last season, but it got delayed and stuff, and now I have to catch up with it. but it's really very good. It has a western setting, like it's a detective stuff, and the background music is good. It kind of related to Great Pretender, which I don't know I have included in this one. If I haven't, I will update it. I might as well tell you verbally where the Great Pretender stuff lies. But I think it's a good story, man. I might as well give it a A. But I don't know what happens like after 3 or 4 episodes. I'm really sorry I'm judging like this anime from 3 or 4 episodes, which I am doing for these animes as well, which I shouldn't. But yeah, I know pretty much for where and what they lie for and what are their purpose. So yeah, this one again, the answer is this. I haven't seen one, but if you ask me and if you force me to watch this anime, it's something related to fish and stuff, fishing and high school girls getting into club where you can always fish and fishing and sort of related to that. But it is too gross for me actually. It is too gross. I'm a vegetarian. I don't like animals being cut in front. Even though it is anime always does a pretty well job displaying something realism, like realistic character. The characters themselves, they look so much real. Then what do you think about animals? It's again really very gross. The first episode was like I was about to puke. So again, this is not my anime. It lies over here because I have not seen it, but always it lies over here, not worth seeing it. And again, let me update you guys, this actually mean that I haven't seen and I don't know these ranking and where they lie. So that's the stuff. So again, Ninja T, I didn't watch it, but I have a pretty much confidence that it lies over here because it's not really very popular. But I might as well try 1 or 2 episodes furthermore to just see what this thing actually is. Misfit. Okay, Misfit is really very popular because it's kind of cringy for me because seeing an OP character is not my thing. Okay, I always like to see the character grow and become strong gradually. This is not the anime for me, but it is fun. It is just time pass stuff. So I might as well give it B because again it's a harem anime. It's kind of revolves around romance. And Arno's Gold Digger is actually a great character. Great in the sense, I mean, he is funny. Like, he's fun to watch, that's what I mean. And by the way, all characters are Misha and stuff, and something really very predictable and cringy stuff happen between her and her sisters, and fuck it, I don't really liked it. But yeah, I watched it because you guys told me to watch it, and I am watching it, not seasonally, but maybe I'll watch it in a whole, like in a one go or something. This is that kind of anime, I think now we should talk about Food Wars. Sorry guys, I haven't watched Food Wars, but from the reviews I know, it was let down for many of you guys. Let me know what do you think of Food Wars 5th season, the 5th plate. So yeah, this is definitely goes in this unknown section. We will be coming back to Kanojo Okarishimasu, I promise, but 2 or 3 anime later. So let me fill these anime first, and let's just let me tell you what I have really watched. So yeah, let me talk about No Gun's Life. I haven't seen the 2nd season, but if you ask me how was the 1st season, again it is B. It's okay, but yeah, it has to go over here. By the way, just because I just watched the 1st season a few weeks ago and need my time to grasp the story and what's really very happening. I'm doing this because I thought the last episode was really very cringy. It wasn't necessary, the ghost stuff for the 1st season I'm talking about. It was really very cringy, not necessary. Even I talked about it in the podcast of Just Some Weeps. Go check it out. The link will be description below of all the channels. Noel Corner and Veg Senpia. Shout out to you guys. So I think I talked about in the anime that it wasn't necessary. The execution was not good in my opinion, because though the setup is really very great, the detective story that they created, the linking, but of course it's anime, you have to put some cringy things that you go behind some memories, or maybe you talk to your inner self and unleash your inner power. That is really very common. It does happen in every anime. So it was kind of cliche for me and gave me that cliche. So I was hesitant to watch the second season, by the way. So I just left it over here. And I think I'll try it. I know it's a good anime. The concept is really very good. There are yet to experience great things, and great things are going to happen. I feel that, but you can always let me know. So no, I haven't seen the first season of Enn Enn Shouboutai, Fire Force. So this goes over here, but I know it's pretty popular. It's pretty hyped up, and it has a separate fan base. It's very loyal to this anime. Now, finally coming back to Kanojo Okarishimasu, then of course we will talk about the rest of these anime because there are not much to talk about it. Of course, Uzaki is something that I will be talking something more detail. Like ReZero, Peter Grill, and yeah, God of High School. These are the anime that are my main focus, and we'll of course just talk about these anime too. So yeah, finally coming back to Kanojo Okarishimasu. This anime is the anime of this season. So those who like this anime probably know each and every points that I will be telling you, or maybe you already probably know what is going on back of my mind, because it's so fucking good, man. Though it is a harem anime, there are some cliches that you might say, okay, this is something that harem anime puts you on. This is the kind of concept that harem anime gives you. This is nothing very new to one guy, 4 girls. Wow, he's so lucky bastard. Please guys, wait for a minute. This anime actually stands out in the harem genre or the slice of genre. The only reason why it does is because the relatability I'm talking about. Ask yourself how many harem anime you have watched till now, and analyze that. How many of them have a modern setting, a modern world setting that you can actually relate yourself with it? This is the anime. You have Instagram, line, texting, those all something really very relatable stuff, the very modern stuff that you are in. Because if I take a good example of harem anime, of course it is Ecchi as well, High School DxD. It's a harem anime. The setting is really very different because it's a separate world they have created. Though they have tried to say that in human world demon exists, but this anime is lot about realism and the real feelings. And of course, man, it does talk about more of simping. Okay, by the way, happy No Sim September. That was totally out of context, but yeah, this anime stands out to me, I think. And I think I can talk more about it, maybe a separate video. If you really want me to talk about this anime, I will be happy to make a review on it, or maybe I'll present my opinion, and then you also tell me your opinion in the comment section below whether should I be making a separate video on this. So by the way, so far so good. 11th episode I have watched. By the time most of the anime have released their 11th episode, and by the time I upload it might always get over. So yeah, so I will be uploading when the season ends. But of course, I got a pretty good grasp of this anime and where the story will be leading. And probably many of you have suggested me to read the manga because it's so good, and I'm so hyped up and so eager to watch this. I mean, read the manga, by the way. So yeah, of course, it's definitely S. Comment down below who is your favorite girl. Mine is, of course, Chizuru. That's a pretty good obvious answer. But Sumi also stands out, and she's a good competitor in my opinion. And fuck Mami-chan. Everybody knows the answer. So yeah, coming back to other anime, let's just talk about Uzaki over here. Uzaki is pretty fun. The 11th episode, I'm always talking about the 11th or 10th episode because of Uzaki-chan, because Uzaki-chan have left in such a cliffhanger situation that you always want to watch the next episode, which is the 12th one, and I know that you will never miss it. Because always Uzaki that, hey, I want to hang out with senpai. Hey senpai, let's hang out. And I was starting like, no, we cannot hang out. I'm damn fucking serious. I'm soaking wet in my clothes. So that means I'm serious. So it's that kind of anime, by the way, but it's really very fun. It's not story driven, it's just a fun Uzaki and what's the name of the main character? She always I'm pretty bad with names, guys, sorry with that. Sakurai-san, if the name is correct. So yeah, this anime is pretty good, definitely A. Of course, just like Oregairu, it deserves a S, but of course, a upper A, a lower S. But yeah, it is really very good, and it is my type of anime, and really, really, very love it. Now let us talk about some of the Ecchis of the anime. Then let's get back to ReZero and God of High School. So ReZero, Ecchis we were about to talk. So of course, Peter Grill, they released an uncensored version. Thank you so much. That was needed for me because I don't like blurred Ecchi. They are not Ecchi in the first place. You are blurring it. It doesn't convey the main purpose of Ecchi anime as such. So great job there. I will definitely give you an A because it's fucking good, and the ending, I really like it. I mean, it does a. Let me talk about something about this ending. I don't remember the name of the ending and what actually it is called, but by the way, it has a really very great ending. I mean, the meaning itself, it's a basically slow rap they are put in, and the music is actually really very great. It lies on that point. So it is really good. It is A. I know I'm being really very biased with this anime. I know this actually logically deserves a D or B or maybe something like that, but it's not a D, it's C, by the way. Yeah, so it's C, but for me it's A, guys. Let me just tell you, for me it's A. So yeah, ReZero, man, the story is freaking good. I mean, ReZero is such kind of anime where you can always expect a new story happening because, of course, it's a Isekai. You have a freedom to pull anything from any corner. But I think this season is actually really very great. Literally, I'm really happy with it. So let me again tell you, I've watched 6 episodes, and this is the kind of anime that I like to watch in a go. So I don't like to wait for a week and watch the other episode because I pretty much forget what happened in the last episode. So I pretty much like to watch it in a go. 6 episodes, 4 5 episodes in a go. That is my thing. And till now it's really very going great. They have introduced new characters, memes are shared, and they are really very great. I mean, yeah, of course, ReZero memes are really very great. So, and of course, Ichidona is, has become the girl of the season. She's which we expected from the first season, that they have been keeping on mentioning about it, and which do we get is literally really very cool. So yeah, that are the memes I'm talking about. You might as well see on the screen. So yeah, of course, A, a superior A, again, just same like that. But yeah, you know the answer, like just like Uzaki, upper A or a lower S, but it is really very very great anime. Now talking about God of High School, again I watched 5 episodes. It's the same scenario as ReZero because it's that kind of anime that I want to watch in a one go. Though I was really very little disappointed because they have introduced some power system and I was not into power system. I expected to be something like a Baki the Grappler or Hajime the Ippon, like pure fighting anime, pure martial art where they introduce Korean culture or the martial art culture that I was expecting. Though they have used some part of it, it's just some part of it the anime it is. But I think it's a good anime in overall. It's really really hyped up. People are liking it, and it's again free on Musasia. So thank you Musasia for doing such a great service for Indian fans. So I think again, it's a absolute A. It's not like a ReZero, a lower S or a higher class A. It's just A. It's just a perfect A. It's good anime. And of course I'll be watching after getting the 12th episode release, which is a week later for me, or that moment I upload this video. And yeah, let's just talk about these anime. So Dokyo again, it's a Ecchi anime. This particular was a very disappointing one because they are blurred out or anything, and because it doesn't stand out to be an Ecchi anime. If you're blurring out, what's the use? By the way, it's not typically what do you expect? If you're blurring out, do you expect us to watch with our family? No, we will obviously watching alone. So it doesn't really make sense to blur out these things. So I mean, I really want to see those oppais. Sorry, that was literally creepy. But yeah, as far as you are concerned that people might be watching on television or on Japanese television where you really want to blur it and the Japanese television doesn't allow these things, fuck it, I don't really buy that thing. I really don't care. If I'm watching Ecchi, I really want it uncensored, otherwise I won't see it. Now talking about the story aspect, this anime was really great. It's a good concept. It is entertaining. Story as per is not something mind-boggling, but yeah, it is entertaining. It's one-time watch. You cannot, of course, rewatch it until unless you are a pervert, which I am not. Man, I have no right to call others pervert, but yeah, it lies on the B side, close to A, but B. I should actually be really very logical over here and should be giving it as a equal B, though it may also lie or C according to your opinion. I just leave it up to you. I just threw it wherever I wanted, but just show me a good uncensored version. I might as well keep it on A or no, S only is reserved for Kanojo Okarishimasu because it is so good, man. Yeah, after a long time I've seen such a good anime, slice of life anime and romance anime, because it is more relatable to me because I am turned out because 24th September is my birthday, and thank you so much for wishing me. Thank you. And those guys are already turned, like everyone is like 19 or 20 years old. Everybody is in like university. So if you are in high school, you might as well relate yourself being in high school and having that life. I, on the other hand, I want to watch something little bit mature to the other side, which is college life, and some relationship, and what the shit happens when you graduate from your high school. So literally that's the anime for me, and that's the reason I'm actually facing the similar situation like Kazuya. I have already faced the reason why I relate with the main character, though he's a total dick, but I wasn't the total dick in my past, but I always will let you know about it some other videos. So yeah, coming back to the other animes, straight away they will go over here. Fruit Basket, no. Sora, no. Alchemist, no, I didn't watch it. And this one I tried. This is something magical related anime. It's a time pass anime. I didn't watch it, so I won't be judging this anime. Again, no. T-Real Gun, no. I haven't watched this second. The first season, and again it was a leftover one. No, I don't know what this anime is, and please let me know what are these anime and suggest me. Except this, I won't dare to watch it because it's so gross. I really don't want to watch it, but of course suggest me that if you will like me to watch these anime and of course make a review or anything, or you want my opinion on this, or you might feel that these anime are worth watching, I'll always be happy to know. So thank you guys for watching this tier list of mine. This was really very first one because everybody was making it. Noel did it, and Kona did it, and Veg Senpai did it. So huge shout out to them because they invited me in their Just Some Weep podcast. So I think that was really very nice of them, and yeah, I pretty much screwed some things because I don't know, I didn't speak what I really wanted to speak. Corner, Noel, Veg Senpai, if you're hearing it, you probably know what do I mean. If you don't know, I know my shit. So yeah, that was pretty much it, and yeah, check out their channel as well. Their channel are really very great. That was pretty much for the tier list maker. Let me know your tier list, let me know your opinion, and your boy will be signing off with your favorite line like, share, subscribe, and I hope your waifu and husbando may come true. Bye!